Y'all, I got like 10 minutes to do this in. I don't know how I'm going to do it this fast, but we're going to knock it out. Okay, so I am going to my parents' house for the weekend, and I was like, I'd like to always bring them a healthy meal, and we cook it while I'm there. Sometimes my mom and I do dinner party together, but if it's just going to be the three of us, we're going to do, like, I typically try to bring it. So I've seen this split lamb breastplate at Aldi, and I really wanted it, so I'm going to sous vide it. Like, I talked to Chad about it, and it said, yes, this is something you can sous vide. The split lamb breastplate is like doing pork belly, and I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be awesome. So we are going to do the split lamb breastplate. I'm going to do it in a Moroccan spice blend with some garlic, salt, and pepper, some fresh rosemary from my garden. I just picked it. Like, my whole kitchen smells like rosemary right now. And then, let's see, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, I'm going to put it in the sous vide right here, and let it go until Friday noon, 5 p.m. I don't know what I'm going to do. And then I'll have my dad throw it on the grill, like, I don't know, 20 minutes. No, little Pablo, no. Have my dad throw it on the grill. That way you get that nice grilled, crispy yumminess. We're going to do cauliflower steaks. Again, probably with some more herbs from the garden. We'll throw those on the grill as well. That way everything has this nice grilled thing to it. I am doing some drop biscuits with white cheddar and garlic chives from my garden. And I'm going to use my discard from my sourdough from Bully Bitch. So, like, I've got this whole menu planned out. My dad loves green salad. He's probably got some in the fridge, so he can just go ahead and eat that. That's not my thing. So, let me go ahead. I'm like 8 minutes now. I've got to do this real fast. And, like, I'm not... Like, the recipe I was given, I'm not sure I really want to follow the recipe, because I'm not a recipe kind of girl. Y'all, like, sourdough has been a stretch for me, because I am not a recipe girl. So... Because what the recipe said, and again, like, this is Chat's made up recipe, is, like, I told it what spices I had, and it said, okay, that's fantastic, like, make a paste. Dude, I hate making paste. Like, that is a waste of dishes, that is a waste of everything. So, oh, y'all pray for me. I'm just going to sprinkle. And then toss, like, sprinkle everything. What the hell? No, that isn't going to work either. I don't know what I'm doing. This is why I like doing this on live, because y'all get to see me not know what the hell I'm doing. And I don't feel alone when I do that. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Because it's almost like the plastic is lined, but not really. I don't know. I don't understand this. But it's like this wrap on the shoulder. Has anybody else ever used this cut of meat? Tell me in the comments if you've used it, because, like I said, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So it feels like it does have a bone in it. Oh! Okay, so it's like rib bones. Good to know. Didn't realize that. Gotta wash my hands. Yeah, I'm not doing a rub on this. I really did not realize that these were like rib bones. Let me lift the entire cutting board. So can y'all see? It's like rib bones. So I guess I'm doing like lamb ribs. Who knew? All right. I'm just going to sprinkle the seasoning on liberally. So this one is kosher, salt, pepper, and garlic. Nothing else in the ingredients. I like it because it's nice and clean. And this is the only salt that I'm putting on the lamb. My parents don't understand cooking with salt, because they're still of, you know, that old school mentality that salt raises your blood pressure. It doesn't, by the way. And so, like, they just, you know, they grew up in that era. They don't season their food. So, like, I'll be mindful of the salt I put on. Let me wash my hands again. And I'm almost debating if I should do these in 2 vacuum packs, but I think it'll be okay. I think if I do the ribs together and put the rosemary in between that, that'll be okay. So this is, I've used this spice before, but I don't really remember it. But it's a Moroccan tagine spice blend. So it's got paprika, coriander, cumin, clove, allspice. Again, super clean ingredients. So I'm just going to crust this side of it. Coat, I guess, because I'm not crusting it, coating it pretty liberally. Because I want all of this flavor to just really soak in. Can y'all see? I know y'all can't see. Oh, look! There's what I'm doing. There you go. Move the sous vide so y'all can kind of see what I'm trying to do here. Spinny spin! Ooh, that's handy. And then just coat this side again liberally with the tagine spice blend. Flippy flip. Coat liberally. Ooh! But I'm not being as careful on this side because it's all the bone side. Are y'all lamb people? Are you lamb or something else? Like, lamb is one of my mom's favorite proteins. And for whatever reason, she just doesn't eat it that much. So, like, I try, when I'm doing dinner, let's be tablespoons. When I'm doing dinner, like, I try to do something that I know she likes. So we did duck last time, which is her all-time favorite. But lamb is like a close second for her. So I have this sprig of rosemary, fresh from my garden. Like I said, I'm just going to kind of put it in the middle. And the way it, let me open my bag. So are y'all familiar with sous vide cooking? I should probably ask that question. Ooh, I should probably check that this fits. This may or may not fit. Oh, you know what? If I put it diagonal, I'll be all right. Sous vide cooking is constant temperature cooking in a water bath. So, you know, like, crock pot is low and slow. A sous vide can also be low and slow. So the temperature determines the doneness. So I'm going to cook these at 155 because I want something more similar to a pork belly. And then how long you cook it determines how tender it is. So I want that tender falling off the bone. That's why I'm starting it today and going until at least tomorrow night. So I think if I sandwich them back together, and then, like, I'm not fancy. I don't do sous vide Ziploc bags. I gotta wash. Like, that just, it's just not my thing. Whee! Y'all are gonna have to come over here to my now dirty sink. But, like, sous vide Ziploc, like the official ones, those aren't my jam. I just haven't gotten there yet. Hold on, you'll see why we moved. So I'm putting my, I don't know what this thing is, but it holds a lot of water. It's a 12 quart something. So if you put this in here, all right, can y'all see? Kinda, not really. Whee! Okay, now you just saw my dirty sink. All right. So, actually, warm water doesn't matter. It's just going to help the sous vide temperature come up. So I closed it, but I left an air gap here. And you'll see, as the water comes up, it's going to push the air out of the bag. And it will essentially vacuum seal it so that I can do my sous vide. So now I just have to sit and wait for the water to fill. But it's pushing all that water. It's called water displacement. So it's pushing all the air out of the Ziploc bag. And then all I'll have to do is just, like, close up the little corner of it that I have open for the air to escape right now. But I want my meat completely submerged in the water because Obviously, it's not going to cook if it's not submerged in the water, right? All right, there we go. It is submerged, so I am just push it down just a little bit more, get as much of that air out as possible without getting water in my little air hole. Water into air hole. Okay, let's move the camera back now. Now that y'all have seen my disaster. That was not intentional. All right. Whee! So this is going to sit on my counter. So I keep all my stuff in a little baggie here. So I want to clamp it to the side. Hello, stay. I'll show you what these are for in a second. Clamp it to the side. That is that way. Oh, you know what? I'm going to set this on my back burner. I don't need my stove until tomorrow, so hold on. Let me show you what I'm doing here. All right. And then stick this back here. You know what? And I don't want the plastic to touch the immersion, so move the immersion so that the plastic doesn't touch it. Plug it in. Oh my God, if it doesn't work, I'm going to be so upset. Okay, there we go. Whew! I haven't used it for a while, so first thing I'm going to do is set the temperature. I'm doing 155. Push, oh. Okay, fine. I'm doing 155 until I turn it off. I somehow bypassed the timer setting on it. Oh, I only got 2 minutes left. So next I'm putting in these little balls. They help keep the water from evaporating. So, sous vide is set. Lamb is cooking. And it's going to be so ready for Saturday. Y'all, I cannot wait. So, I got to go. Like I said, I've got to Zoom in 2 minutes. I need to, get ready for it. So, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.